Mm. Mm. Okay, everyone, get ready. It is time to buckle up for months of uncontrollable chaos, of unmissable drama, full of trauma, full of ecstasy. And as the old song goes, whatever will be at the end of it all. We are very much under starters' orders. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, for the first time this season, the thoughts of Jim Becker.
Yeah, new tactics, new ideas, new faces on and off the pitch, Peter, and how they've blended themselves in. There'll be lots of talking points, but first and foremost, like everyone, I'm delighted the game's back.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Moved on forwards, and here's Makeda. Wins the duel this time, and they've got Reed. And it's come back to the keeper. That's really well cleared.
I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Makeda. Gets it away. Well, that's well done. Really robust. And here's Makeda. And the counter is on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And he's decided to go for it. And it's played forward. And a chance! And he's following up! The whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So a very warm welcome to you, everybody who has joined us for our coverage of the opening day of Asian football's greatest gala. 16 hopeful nations, all vying to earn the title of the finest team in the continent. The game has certainly made rapid progress in this part of the world, and a winning team here will really have to be on its mettle. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game.
Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he dig out a shot? Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
And so the thrill of the opening game. Giddy hope and expectation, they all line up as equals, looking for the perfect start. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is...
And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he has been fouled there. He's gone for goal! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle.
Face to face with the keeper. It could be in. Big chance! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Domingos Quina. Orsic. Orsic shifted upfield. Nice physical challenge. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's busted, tries a shot! That was mighty close. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. And there was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he'll shoot here! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Buffon. Wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a nice ball. Buffon. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well timed, excellent interception. David Luiz. Aim forwards. Buffon does really well to win the ball there. Well, they could break here. Domingos Quina, spread out to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's good play. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Domingos Quina. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Orsic. Time to deliver. Played into chance for a shot! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a smooth start, and one which, at least results-wise, could not have been better. That'll do very nicely. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good...
So they've had a chance to show us what they're capable of, and they came up trumps. A victory in the opening game sets them up very nicely for what is to come, and they may already be making plans for the knockout stages. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So, having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after what was a good start. And even if they have a wobble along the way, I think this team has a structure and a philosophy that's solidly in place. And I think they can rely on it.
Orsic! Well, the ball's come loose here. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. David Luiz. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's offside. Yes, it is. disappointed with that. Bensebaini. That's been drilled forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Showing good feet. Shot at goal! Goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's a cute ball. OK, everyone, get ready. It is time to buckle up for months of uncontrollable chaos, of unmissable drama, full of trauma, full of ecstasy. And as the old song goes, whatever will be at the end of it all. We are very much under starters' orders. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. So, for the first time this season, the thoughts of Jim Beglin.
Yeah, new tactics, new ideas, new faces on and off the pitch, Peter, and how they've blended themselves in. There'll be lots of talking points, but first and foremost, like everyone, I'm delighted the game's back.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he goes cross-field, is onto it in a flash. He's managed to get himself offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Strong running down that left flank. Can he latch on to this? Does really well to win the ball there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. Chance for a shot! He's scored!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Big chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
for a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's one-on-one, surely! He's had a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Could move up a gear here. Well, that looks a good ball through. And can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Spread out to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the counter is on. That has found him in acres of space. Climbs up big! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
They really do have to make something of this. There are a few waiting for it. Aim forwards. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think it's a good note to start the season from which we saw a lot of positives from an individual and team perspective. So roll on with the rest of the season. They've got impetus.